Welcome to the Parrot Life. My name is Shanice Aaron and this is Kona, my Red Fronted Macaw. So this channel of the Parrot Life is going to be dedicated to my parrot life of what goes on in this house with 6 birds and what is it like to have a parrot, and I'm going to introduce you to all my flock. So thank you guys so much for watching the other video of my Cape Parrot. I was gonna make another Cape Parrot series about them, but I got a request on a video about Red Fronted Macaws. So I actually did another fundraising concert to support these guys because these guys are endangered in Bolivia. That's where they're originally from. And Kona is my first macaw. I guess he is considered a mini macaw, but at the time when I first got him, I didn't know he was this small. So I actually kept on feeding him a lot because I thought he was going to be like this really large macaw. And as I was, kept on feeding him, he didn't get any bigger. And somebody was like, this is his full grown size. What are you doing? And then I'm like, oh, he's pretty small. But he is my best friend. I love him so, so much. And I'm going to introduce you guys about him. So I feel like when you first get a parrot, it's good to first research about them, of their habitat, where they came from, what kind of areas did they grow up in. So I wanted to fundraise for these guys because these guys are endangered in Bolivia. So I did a fundraising concert. So I'll put the link below to those who are interested. And so there are red front macaws, and there's another species called the blue throat macaws. They're like cousins, and they're in the same Bolivia area, both endangered species. So I actually did a fundraising concert, and I partnered up with the Bolivia Foundation. So if you guys want to check it out, I'll put a link below on this YouTube channel. But first, I want to introduce you guys to my red front Kona. I guess he looks big on camera, but he's actually very small. And I want to show you guys his coloring first before I talk about him. He's my best friend. And I'm going to post some baby pictures because he did not look like this when he was a baby. He did not have this red head. Sorry, that was my gala. I got off track. But there's a lot of animals in this house. So this red head, where he got his red front from, this is his red marking. And when he was a baby, it was all green. So first, I really love the all green, and I got kind of sad at first that the red was coming out, but actually he turned out to be a beautiful, beautiful bird. I love his red. And I love his red little cheeks. It looks like little blush. And he has orange armpits. You wanna show people on camera your orange armpit? It's very beautiful. He's very desensitized, and he's very brave. I really love his personality. So going on to what it's like to have a red fronted macaw and their personality, their temperament is the best. I'm really glad that he was my first macaw. He was my second bird. I had Momo, my gala, but that was my mom's bird. And we were trying to find a macaw to free fly, and our trainer recommended red fronted macaws. We were actually searching about them before, but we asked different people, and a lot of people had red front macaws to fly, so we were interested, and we got a red front macaw, and it's been the best decision of my life. These guys are absolute destroyers. What type of toys that they should have, I will talk about in a different video, what type of toys, and I will show them where I got them from. But these guys, their beak is meant for foraging. He's really good at foraging compared to my other birds. Noah, my Cape Parrot, he's so good at foraging. He's super smart. But these guys are, the survival mode that they have in the wild is probably insane. He knows definitely how to survive because he is so good at foraging, and he knows where to get the nuts. So you need a lot of foraging toys for their brains to be very to be always activated and always they always need to be doing something because they're very, very high energy, to be honest. So you need a lot of wood toys too. He loves wood to shred because he has a powerful beak and he shreds the wood in a day. So you need a lot of freaking toys if you want a parrot or a red front macaw. So I will put I will do a different video of where I got my toys so you guys have an understanding and the cage setup and everything. If you guys want a red front macaw, what kind of cage should I get? So yeah, I will talk about that in a different video too. And just adding to toys, what type of toys you need a lot of wood and foraging toys. He is so good at foraging with this beak. With this beak. So so keep in mind that might have been a hormonal behavior. These guys are super. Also, another thing about these guys are very hormonal. They can be very hormonal, and sometimes, you know, their hormonal trigger can be activated very easily. So keep in mind when you have these type of parrots or in parrots in general, you're only supposed to touch the head and not the back. Maybe only when they're a baby, you know, to get used to hands for training, you know, you need to be able to touch their wings for emergencies or anything. But you're only supposed to touch the head because these guys, especially Kona, he's very hormonal. He is around 2 years old. So he's still young, but he does show already hormonal behavior. So you have to be careful to avoid plucking or aggression when the parrot gets older. So keep in mind and disclaimer. So please be careful of that if you guys are planning to have a red front macaw. So if you guys are planning to adopt or get a parrot or get a red front macaw, please ask me any questions in the comments below. I will upload a different video about him. This is just a quick introduction because somebody requested on what it's like to have a red front macaw. But overall, I love him so much. And his maintenance is not so high, but he's very highly energetic. So to those who are free flying, it's perfect for getting a red front and training him. They need a lot of training, by the way. So to those who are always working outside and they're not home, to all the owners, I do not recommend a parrot because I feel bad for always keeping them in a cage. So meanwhile, I do put them in the aviary, but I do free fly my birds to let out the energy once in a while. So that has been very beneficial, especially for red front macaws because they are very highly energetic birds to begin with. But thank you guys so much for watching my YouTube channel with Kona. Please like and subscribe my new channel. And Kona, do you want to say bye? Bye-bye. See you in the next video.